Turmeric, you've seen it 100 times. That golden spice sitting quietly in your kitchen. But here's what most people don't realize. This humble powder is one of the most powerful natural medicines ever discovered. Modern science now confirms what ancient healers knew thousands of years ago. Turmeric doesn't just add color to your food. It helps your body fight inflammation, protect the brain, and even slow down aging at the cellular level. More than 20,000 scientific studies have explored its active compound, curcumin, revealing effects so profound that researchers now call it the golden molecule of healing. So today, let's go beyond the kitchen shelf and uncover how this ancient root is transforming modern medicine, and how a simple daily habit could help you move easier, think clearer, and age gracefully. Welcome to Healing Good Life, where science meets soul, and food becomes your most powerful form of medicine. Ancient origins, timeless wisdom. Long before turmeric became a headline on wellness blogs or a superfood on grocery shelves, it was sacred medicine, honored by ancient healers as a gift from the earth itself. Over 2,500 years ago, in the ancient Ayurvedic texts of India, turmeric, or haldi, was described as the golden healer. It was prescribed to purify the blood, heal wounds, and balance the body's inner energies, what Ayurveda calls the doshas, vata, pitta, and kapha. It wasn't just a spice, it was part of daily life. Every meal, every ritual, even weddings began with turmeric, symbolizing purity, health, and the light of life. Across the Himalayas, in traditional Chinese medicine, turmeric was used to move the blood, to clear stagnation, relieve pain, and lift the spirit. Healers noticed that when the body's energy, or qi, flowed freely, illness could not take hold, and turmeric, with its warm, golden nature, helped restore that flow. Even in ancient Polynesia and Indonesia, the root was used to preserve food, heal infections, and protect against tropical diseases. It became a universal symbol of vitality, a thread connecting cultures that had never even met, yet somehow shared the same intuition. This golden root was more than flavor. It was life force itself, the same radiant energy that warms the sun and fuels the body's vitality. Centuries later, science would give that intuition a new name: curcumin, the active compound inside turmeric that holds the key to its remarkable healing power. And while modern medicine speaks in molecules instead of metaphors, it's now confirming what those ancient traditions always believed: that turmeric doesn't just heal the surface, it helps the body heal from within. So, what makes this root so powerful? To understand that, we need to look deeper, into the golden molecule at the heart of it all. The science of curcumin. Inside every pinch of turmeric lies a golden secret, a bioactive compound called curcumin. It's the molecule responsible for turmeric's vibrant color and, more importantly, its extraordinary healing power. Over the past few decades, scientists have uncovered something astonishing. Curcumin interacts with more than 100 molecular targets inside the human body. It influences enzymes, hormones, and even the way our genes express themselves. Think of it as a molecular multitasker, calming inflammation, neutralizing free radicals, and supporting the body's natural repair systems, all at once. Researchers from the National Institutes of Health, and NIH, describe curcumin as a pleiotropic agent, meaning it acts on multiple biological pathways simultaneously. It can modulate transcription factors like NF-κB and AP1, inhibit inflammatory enzymes such as COX2 and LOX, and boost the body's own antioxidants, glutathione, catalase, and superoxide dismutase. In simple terms, curcumin doesn't fight disease directly. It reminds your body how to heal itself. But there's one challenge that's puzzled scientists for years: absorption. Curcumin, by nature, isn't easily dissolved in water and is quickly metabolized. That means most of it passes through your system before your body can use it. Ancient cooks in India somehow knew this intuitively. They always paired turmeric with black pepper and healthy fats, long before modern science understood why. In 1998, researchers from St. John's Medical College in Bangalore, India, discovered that piperine, the active compound in black pepper, increased curcumin absorption by an incredible 2,000%. Later studies from Ohio State University and Oregon Health and Science University confirmed that combining turmeric with coconut oil or olive oil greatly boosts its bioavailability. So if you're adding turmeric to your tea, latte, or smoothie, don't forget that pinch of black pepper and a drizzle of healthy fat. That's how you turn a simple kitchen spice into a real healing elixir, one that can travel deeper into your body and unlock its full golden potential. Fighting inflammation, the root of disease. If there's one silent force driving almost every chronic disease, it's inflammation, arthritis, diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's, even depression. Different symptoms, different organs, but the same hidden enemy. A slow, smoldering fire inside the body that damages cells and accelerates aging. For decades, doctors treated inflammation with drugs like ibuprofen or corticosteroids, effective, but often harsh on the stomach, kidneys, or liver. That's why researchers began searching for gentler, natural alternatives, and curcumin quickly stood out. Curcumin acts as one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory agents. It targets the body's main switches for inflammation: NF-κB, QX2, and TNF-alpha, the same pathways that modern painkillers target. But without the toxic side effects. A 2014 meta-analysis published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that curcumin was just as effective as ibuprofen in reducing pain and stiffness in people with osteoarthritis. Another clinical trial from Baylor University Medical Center showed that taking 500 mg of curcumin daily reduced key inflammatory markers: trapriditatiun, C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6 states by up to 60% in just 8 weeks. And because inflammation fuels not only pain but also aging, reducing it doesn't just make you feel better, it may literally slow the biological clock. At UCLA's David Geffen School of Medicine, neuroscientists discovered that curcumin can cross the blood-brain barrier and help clear away amyloid plaques, the sticky proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease. In a landmark 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Geriatric Psychiatry, participants who took 90 milliliters of curcumin twice daily for 18 months showed a 28% improvement in memory and a significant boost in mood compared to those taking a placebo. Even the Harvard School of Public Health notes that chronic, low-grade inflammation is a driving factor behind cardiovascular disease, metabolic syndrome, and cancer. Curcumin's ability to calm that inflammation naturally makes it one of the most promising plant compounds ever studied. This isn't hype or coincidence. It's pure biochemistry at work. Turmeric isn't a miracle cure. It's a reminder that when the body's fire is soothed, healing can finally begin. Brain, mood, and mental clarity. Have you ever felt mentally foggy, anxious, or low in mood, without any clear reason? That sluggish, heavy feeling that makes everything harder to focus on. Scientists now understand that much of this doesn't begin in the mind at all. It begins in inflammation. Chronic inflammation sends distress signals throughout the body, and those same signals can cross into the brain, disrupting chemical balance and mood. This is where curcumin becomes truly remarkable. Unlike most natural compounds, it can cross the blood-brain barrier, meaning it can enter brain tissue directly and influence neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the two chemicals that regulate happiness, motivation, and calm. In a landmark 2014 study published in Phytotherapy Research, curcumin was found to be as effective as Prozac, fluoxetine, in reducing symptoms of major depressive disorder, without the common side effects of fatigue, weight gain, or emotional blunting. Follow-up trials have confirmed the same trend. When curcumin is combined with black pepper or omega-3s, it enhances not just mood but also mental clarity and focus. Researchers believe this is partly because curcumin reduces oxidative stress and boosts levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a kind of growth fertilizer for your neurons. Gut, immunity, and detox. True healing always begins in the gut, and turmeric knows that too. Inside your digestive tract lives an entire universe, trillions of bacteria, fungi, and microbes working together to keep you alive. This microscopic ecosystem, known as the microbiome, controls everything from digestion and immunity to mood and energy. And when that system falls out of balance, inflammation spreads silently throughout the body. Curcumin helps bring that inner world back into harmony. It naturally supports a balanced microbiome, reducing harmful bacteria like E. coli and Clostridium, while nourishing beneficial species such as Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium. In doing so, it helps calm inflammation at its source, your gut lining. A 2021 review published in the Journal of Functional Foods found that curcumin improves intestinal barrier integrity, preventing toxins and undigested particles from leaking into the bloodstream, a condition scientists call leaky gut. In clinical studies, patients with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and ulcerative colitis experienced fewer cramps, less bloating, and better bowel regularity after 8 to 12 weeks of turmeric supplementation. But turmeric's healing doesn't stop there. It also stimulates bile production in the liver, helping the body break down fats, flush out waste, and support gentle detoxification. That's why in traditional Indian and Southeast Asian diets, a pinch of turmeric is often added to rich or oily foods, not just for flavor, but as a natural digestive protector. Think of turmeric as nature's built-in digestive guardian, warming, balancing, and cleansing from within. It soothes the gut, supports the liver, and strengthens the immune system all at once. A simple spice quietly coordinating one of the most complex healing symphonies inside your body. Heart, metabolism, and longevity. Your heart loves turmeric, more than you might imagine. Every heartbeat depends on a network of delicate vessels, each one lined with a thin layer called the endothelium. When that lining is healthy, blood flows smoothly, pressure stays balanced, and oxygen reaches every cell. But as we age, inflammation, stress, and poor diet stiffen those vessels. And that's when the problems begin. Curcumin helps protect this vital system from the inside out. Studies show it improves endothelial function, the ability of blood vessels to relax and regulate blood flow. In a 2012 clinical trial from Kyoto Medical University, postmenopausal women who took curcumin daily for 8 weeks experienced the same improvement in vascular elasticity as those who performed moderate aerobic exercise, a stunning discovery that placed turmeric side by side with movement. Itself, curcumin also lowers LDL cholesterol, reduces triglycerides, and prevents the oxidation of fats in the bloodstream, a major trigger of atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaque in arteries. In a 2017 meta-analysis published in the Nutrition Journal, participants taking curcumin showed significant reductions in total cholesterol, fasting blood sugar, and body mass index, all key factors in metabolic syndrome, the dangerous cluster of conditions that raise the risk of heart disease and diabetes. Researchers from Harvard Medical School have noted that curcumin's dual antioxidant and anti-inflammatory action makes it one of the most promising natural compounds for protecting both the heart and metabolism. It helps maintain the delicate balance between oxidation and repair, the very balance that determines how gracefully we age. When you combine these effects, stronger vessels, cleaner blood, balanced sugar, you see the larger picture. Turmeric doesn't just protect you from disease, it helps your cells age gracefully, so your heart can keep beating strong, steady, and golden for years to come. Integrating turmeric into daily life. So, how do we take this ancient golden medicine and bring it into our modern lives? The beauty of turmeric is that it doesn't demand a radical change. Just a few small, mindful habits can make it part of your daily rhythm. Start simple. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder to your morning smoothie, with a pinch of black pepper and a splash of almond or coconut milk to boost absorption. Or make yourself a golden latte. Warm, plant-based milk, turmeric, a dash of cinnamon, and a drizzle of raw honey. It's comfort in a cup. Earthy, soothing, and deeply nourishing. At lunch or dinner, sprinkle turmeric on roasted vegetables, soups, or scrambled eggs. Mix it with olive oil and lemon for a quick anti-inflammatory salad dressing. Even a pinch added to rice or quinoa gives your meal a gentle golden glow and a powerful health upgrade. If you prefer supplements, choose wisely. Look for products standardized to 95% curcuminoids and formulated with piperine or liposomal delivery to enhance bioavailability. Most research supports a daily dose of 500 to 1,000 mg of curcumin, divided into 2 servings with meals. And as always, if you're taking blood thinners, diabetes medication, or have gallbladder issues, consult your healthcare provider first. Remember, consistency matters more than quantity. It's not about taking a lot for a week. It's about taking a little every day. Let turmeric become part of your rituals, a quiet golden thread woven through your meals, your mornings, your healing, because over time, those small, simple habits add up to clearer skin, calmer joints, sharper focus, and a heart that beats just a little easier. Myths, cautions, and balance. No single spice is a cure-all. Not even turmeric. It's powerful, yes, but like all things in nature, it works best in balance. High doses of turmeric or curcumin supplements can sometimes cause stomach upset, nausea, or interact with medications such as blood thinners and diabetes drugs. More isn't always better. Your body can only absorb so much at a time. And not all turmeric is created equal. Some cheap powders on the market contain fillers, synthetic colorants, or lead-based dyes to enhance the yellow hue. Substances that can do far more harm than good. That's why quality matters. Choose organic, non-irradiated turmeric. Bright golden yellow, rich in aroma, and free from additives. If possible, buy from trusted brands that test for purity and heavy metals. Remember, healing is never about more. It's about harmony. Knowing when to add, when to pause, and when to simply let the body rest. Turmeric's real magic isn't in megadoses or miracle claims. It's in the quiet, daily rhythm of nourishment, the balance between science and spirit, discipline and ease. That's where healing truly lives. Your golden journey. In a world that rushes for quick fixes and instant results, turmeric reminds us of something slower, something wiser. that true healing doesn't happen overnight. It happens quietly. One meal, one choice, one golden moment at a time. Each time you sprinkle turmeric on your food or stir it into a warm drink, you're not just adding color, you're adding intelligence. You're inviting thousands of years of ancestral wisdom to work gently within your modern life. This golden root has walked beside humanity for centuries, from ancient Ayurvedic temples to today's scientific journals, a symbol of balance between body and spirit, tradition and discovery. Let turmeric remind you that healing isn't a miracle outside you. It's a rhythm that already lives within you, a rhythm of restoration, of balance, of light. So tonight, when you see that small jar on your kitchen shelf, don't just see a spice. See a story, thousands of years old, still unfolding through you. A story written in gold about resilience, renewal, and the quiet power of nature. Let every golden sip, every mindful meal, be your way of saying yes. Yes to health. Yes to harmony. Yes to life itself. Because when you honor what heals you, your body listens. And in that listening, you begin to glow again. Follow Healing Good Life, where science meets soul, and every meal becomes medicine.